Martha, go upstairs.
All right, you'll find out. You'll find out whose house this is.
I'm warning you. You better stop that. Has Mortimer come back yet?
No.
Oh, well, it's a terrible thing to do, to put a good Methodist in with a foreigner.
Abby, I will not have our cellar desecrated.
And we promised Mr. Hoskins a full Christian funeral. Where is that Mortimer?
I don't know, but he must be doing something because he said to Jonathan, you just wait, I'll settle this.
Well, he can't very well settle it if he's not in the house when we need settled. It's right down there.
All right, now where's Teddy?
Mortimer, where have you been?
I've been over to Dr. Gilchrist's house. He signed those commitment papers.
What's the matter with you?
Running around having papers signed at a time like this.
Do you know what Jonathan's doing?
What?
He's putting Mr. Spinalzo and Mr. Hoskins in together.
Oh, he is he? We'll let him. Is Teddy in his room?
Teddy won't be any help.
When he signs these commitment papers, I can tackle Jonathan.
Well, what have they got to do with it?
Well, you had to go and tell Jonathan about those 12 graves. If I can make Teddy responsible for those, I can protect the both of you. Don't you see?
Well, no, I don't see. We pay the police to protect us.
I'll be back down in a minute.
Oh, no. Come, Martha. Let's go to the police.
All right. Wait, the police? No, you can't go to the police.
Why not?
Because if you go to the police and tell them about Mr. Spinalzo, they find Mr. Hoskins, and that might make them curious, and then they find about your other 12 gentlemen.
Oh, I don't think they would bother. They'd have to fill out a long report. They don't like that. One thing police officers don't like to do. It's right.
You can't depend on that, Aunt Martha. It might leak out, and you couldn't expect a judge and jury to understand.
Well, Judge Coleman would.
And we know the police much better than you do, and I don't think they would pry into our own private affairs if we asked them not to. And besides, we know Judge Coleman very well. He's coming to tea someday. He's promised.
Oh, we need to speak with him about that. His wife died a few years ago, and it's something very lonely.
Well,
No. You can't leave this house, and you can't have Judge Coleman at tea. I won't let you.
why not?
Because I'm sick. It's not a nice thing to do.
Oh, well, I don't want that Mr. Spinalzo here anymore, and if you don't do something about it, we're going to call the police ourselves.
I am going to do something about it, and we may have to call the police in later, but if we do, I want to be ready for them.
You've got to get Jonathan out of this house.
Will you please let me do this?
Mr. Spinalzo, too.
Mr. Spinalzo, too. Okay, will you please let me do this my own way? I got to see Teddy.
Well, if they're not out of here by tomorrow morning, we're going to the police.
They'll be out, I promise you that. Now go to bed, will you? For God's sake, get out of those clothes. You look like Judith Anderson or something.
Well, Abby, that's a relief, isn't it?
Well, yes, if Mortimer's finally going to do something about Mr. Spinalzo, that means that Jonathan's just going to a lot of extra unnecessary trouble. We're going to speak to him. Oh, Jonathan, you might as well stop what you're doing.
It's all done.
Well,
Say, did I hear Mortimer up here?
well, it's just going to have to be undone because Mortimer's promised that you're all going to be out of this house by tomorrow morning.
Oh, are we? Well then, you two can go to bed and get a pleasant night's sleep.
Oh, come along, Abby.
Good night, aunties.
Good night, Jonathan. Goodbye. You're going to be out of this house before we get up in the morning. Mortimer's promise.
And he has a way of doing it, too.
So then, Mortimer is back.
Well,
He's up with Teddy.
Huh.
Good night. Goodbye, Jonathan.
Yes.
I think perhaps you should be saying goodbye to Mortimer.
Oh, you'll see Mortimer.
Oh yeah, I'll see Mortimer, all right.
Oh, that's all done. Smooth like a lick. No one would ever know we were down there. We go to bed now, yeah? 48 hours we didn't sleep.
You forget, Doctor.
What?
My brother, Mortimer.
We do that tonight? No, tomorrow or the next day.
Now, tonight, now.
But I'm tired, and I gotta operate tomorrow.
You're gonna operate all right tomorrow, Doctor. But tonight, we take care of Mortimer.
Well, the quick twist, like in London.
Oh, no, Doctor. This calls for something special. I think perhaps the Melbourne method.
No, Johnny, not Melbourne, not me. I won't do it.
Yeah, the Melbourne method. There was the one in London was too fast. We had to work too fast in London. We're going to do the Melbourne method. Now that was something to remember.
Oh, remember? Oh, I don't even want to think about it. Not Melbourne, not me. I won't do it.
Yes, Doctor. Now where are the instruments?
I won't tell you.
Get the instruments, Doctor.
I won't do it.
Oh, where are they? Oh, yeah, we hid them in the cellar. Where?
I won't tell you.
I'll find them, Doctor.
Go ahead.
You can't do that, Mr. President.
I cannot sign any proclamation without consulting my cabinet.
But this must be a secret.
A secret proclamation. How unusual.
Japan mustn't know until it's signed.
Japan, those rascals, I'll sign it right away. You have my word for it. I can let the cabinet know later.
Yes, let's go and sign it.
You wait here. A secret proclamation must be signed in secret.
All right, but at once, Mr. President.
I have to put on my signing clothes. Ah!
Okay, you go now. You go.
No, Doctor, I'm waiting for something. Something important.
I don't think so. You need to go now.
Dr. Einstein, you seem to be a nice fellow, and I have nothing against you personally. Take my advice and get out of this house and get as far away as possible.
I've seen Johnny like this before. When he gets like this, he gets crazy, turns to a madman. Terrible things happen. Ugly, painful, terrible things happen.
Jonathan, oh, okay, well, Jonathan doesn't worry me now.
Well, those plays you go to, don't they teach you anything?
Like what?
At least the people that go to are in plays, well, at least they act like they got more sense. That's more than you do.
Oh, you think so, do you? You think people in plays act intelligently. I wish you had to go through some of the ones that I have to go through. Okay, take the play I saw tonight, for instance. In this play, there's a man. He's supposed to be bright. He ought to know he's in danger. He's in a house with murderers. He's even been warned to leave. But does he go? Nope. He stays right there. Now, I ask you, Doctor, is that what an intelligent person would do?
You're asking me?
He didn't even have enough sense to be bright, to be on guard. For instance, the murderer invites him to sit down.
Like, won't you sit down?
Believe it or not, that one was in there too.
And what did he do?
Well, he sat down. So there he sits, just waiting to be trussed up. And what do you think they used to tie him up with?
What?
The curtain cord.
Well, why not? Very convenient.
A little too convenient. When are playwrights going to use some imagination? The curtain cord, really?
Well, you didn't see him get it?
See him, he sat there with his back to him. That's the kind of stuff we have to sit through night after night. And they say the critics are killing the theater. It's the playwrights. So there he sits, the big dope, this fellow who's supposed to be bright, just waiting to be trussed up and gagged. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
You're right about that fellow. He wasn't very bright.
And now, Mortimer, if you don't mind, we'll finish the story. Mortimer, I've been away for over 20 years. And not once during all that time were you ever far from my mind. Melbourne one night, I had a dream about you. When I landed in San Francisco, I felt a strange satisfaction just knowing I was on the same ground with you. And now, Doctor, we go to work.
Johnny, come on. We need the quick way, the quick place.
No. This has to be an artistic achievement. After all, we're performing before a very distinguished critic.
Well, I need a trick. I can't do this without a trick.
Doctor, pull yourself together.
Wasn't there some wine here earlier today?
brought me back to Brooklyn. Doctor, to my dear dead brother. He goes next. That's it. He goes next.
Not Teddy.
Yes, we're gonna get to him later.
No, not ever.
Now we gotta work fast.
The quick way.
Yes, doctor, the quick way.
Hey! The colonel's got to quit pulling that horn!
That's all right, officer. We're gonna take the duo away from him.
There's gonna be hell to pay. We promised the neighbors we wouldn't do that.
It won't happen again, officer. Now, good night.
I gotta speak to him myself. We have a light. Hey! You stood me up. I waited over an hour telling for you. What happened to him?
He was explaining to us about the play he's on tonight. This happened to the fellow in the play.
That was in the play you saw tonight? They practically stole that on the second act of my play. Why the second act of my play right before the... You know what? I better begin at the beginning. It starts in my mother's dressing room, where I was born. Only I ain't born yet. Oh, no, you gotta hear the whole plot. So, there she is, making up scene. When a man with a black mustache walks in, he turns to my mother and says, Mr. Toole, will you marry me? He doesn't know she's pregnant. There she is, lying unconscious across the table in her lingerie. A man is standing over her with a hatchet. I'm tied up in a chair, just like you are. The place is an inferno of flames. It's on fire. When all of a sudden, in through the window comes Mayor LaGuardia. Hey, remember to pay for that. Go easy on it.
I'm listening, ain't I?
How do you like it so far?
Huh. Well, you put Johnny to sleep.
Never mind him. If he ain't got no more interest, then he don't get a drink. So, it's 3 days later. I've been transferred and I'm under charges. That's because somebody stole my badge. So, I'm walking my beat on Staten Island, 46th precinct, when a guy I'm following, it turns out, is really following me. So I figure I'll outsmart him. Don't let anybody in. So there's a vacant house on the corner. I go in. I stand there in the dark.
It's cops.
I see the door handle
Daddy, it's
turn.
cops.
I brace myself against the wall. I pull my gun and I say, come in! Oh, hello, officer.
What the hell's going on here?
Hey, Patty, what do you know? This is Mortimer Brewster. I was just writing a play with him and telling him the story.
Did you have to tell him up to make him listen? Hey, Josie, you better check in. The whole force is out looking for you.
Did they send you here for me?
We didn't know you was here. You came to one of the old ladies there's help to pay. Colonel's been blowing that bugle again in the middle of the night.
You would think. By the way, the neighbors have been calling in that the Germans have just dropped a bomb on Flatbush Avenue.
The lieutenant's on the warpath. She says the colonel's got to be put away someplace.
Yes, yes.
Mr. Brewster, I know I gotta go, so I'll just run through that last act real quick.
Oh, get away from me.
Do you know what time it is? It's after 8 o'clock in the morning, you moron!
It is? Gee, Mr. Brewster, I know the last 2 acts run a little long, but I don't see anything we can leave out.
Oh, you can leave it all out.
Who the hell's that guy?
That one? That's my brother.
The one that ran away, so he came back.
Yep, came back.
And his broke, he gave me Mac. Josie, I better let him know we found you. Hey, Mac. Yeah, you can tell the lieutenant you can call for a big manhunt. Found the one we've been looking for. Over here at the Brewster place. You want us to bring him in? Alright, we'll over here then. Lieutenant's on her way down.
So I've been turned in, have I? All right, you got me. I suppose you and that stool pigeon brother of mine are going to split the reward.
A reward?
Yeah. Well, now I'm going to do some turning in. You think those two aunts of mine are just sweet, innocent little old ladies, don't you? Well, there are 13 bodies buried in their cellar.
Teddy!
What the hell are you talking about?
I'll show you. I'll prove it to you. Come to the cellar with me.
Wait a minute.
13 bodies. I'll show you where they're buried.
Go on down the cellar with him, man.
I ain't going down with him. Look at that puss. He looks like Boss Carl Walk.
Ah, you don't call my first try. Just give
So, what do you know about that?
Come in.
What are you gumshoes doing here? I told you I was gonna be in charge here.
Well,
What happened? Put up a fight?
Let's say the guy blows the bugle. This is his brother. He tried to kill Klein.
all I said was he looked like Boss Carl.
Turn him over.
You kind of think he's wanted somewhere.
You kind of think he's wanted somewhere. Well, if you dodos would just look at the circulars and post up at the station, or the police, read True Detective, you'd know he's wanted in Indiana. Escaped from the prison for the criminally insane. He's a lifer. For God's sake, that's how he described him. Looks like Karloff.
Was there a reward mentioned?
Yeah, and I'm Kleiner.
He's trying to get us down in the cellar. So there are 13 bodies buried down there.
13 bodies buried in the cellar? And that didn't tip you off he was just out of a nut house?
I thought all along he talked kind of crazy.
Well, if it ain't Shakespeare, where you been all night?
I've been right here, ma'am, writing a play with Mortimer Brewster.
Well, you're gonna have plenty of time to write that play. You're suspended. Now get back and report in.
Can I come over sometime and use the station typewriter?
No, get out of here. And you take him someplace else and try and bring him to. See what you can find out about his accomplice. You know, he's wanted too. No wonder Brooklyn's in the shape it's in. With a police force full of idiots like you. And all for that story, 13 bodies.
But there are 13 bodies in the cellar.
Hello,
Who
Colonel.
are you?
He's the fellow that blows the bugle.
Hello, Colonel, again?
I'm President Roosevelt.
What the hell is this?
Dear me. Another yellow fever victim?
What?
All the bodies in the cellar are yellow fever victims.
No, Colonel, this there's a spy in the White House.
Will you get that guy out here?
If there's any question of spies, that's my department.
You keep out of this.
Remember, as President of the United States, I'm also head of the Secret Service. Charge!
Captain, I'm Mortimer Brewster.
You sure?
I'd like to talk to you about my brother, the one who blew the bugle.
Mr. Bruce, we ain't gonna talk about that. He's got it put away.
I quite agree with you. In fact, it's all arranged for. I had our family physician, Dr. Gilchrist, sign some commitment papers.
Oh, where's he going?
Happydale, ma'am.
Ah, well, I don't care where he's going as long as he goes.
Well, he's going all right, and I want you to know that everything that's happened around here, Teddy is responsible for. Now those 13 bodies in the cellar.
Yeah, the 13 bodies in the cellar. It ain't enough that the neighbors are all afraid of him and he's disturbing the peace with that bugle. But can you imagine what would happen if that cockamamie story about 13 bodies in the cellar got around? And now he started the yellow fever rumor. Cute, ain't it?
Yeah, 13 bodies in the cellar. You think anybody would believe a story like that?
Well, you can't tell. Some people are just dumb enough. You never know what to believe. Why, just about a year ago, crazy guy started a murder rumor over in Greenpoint, and I had to dig up a half-acre lot just to prove it.
If you'll excuse me.
Good morning, Mortimer.
Hello, Elaine.
This is Mr. Witherspoon. He's come to meet
Meet Teddy.
Mr. Witherspoon's the superintendent of Happy Hill.
Oh, hello, Mr. Witherspoon. Nice to meet you. Come in, come in. This is Captain.
Lieutenant Rooney.
Right.
Glad to meet you, Super. And glad you're here. You're going to be taking him back with you today.
Today? I didn't know that.
Not today.
Oh, Lane, you run along home, and I'll call you up tomorrow.
Nuts.
I didn't realize it was so sudden.
Yeah, well, papers are all signed. He goes today.
Complete insubordination. You men will find out I'm no mollycoddle. When the President of the United States is treated like that, what's this country coming to?
Here's your man, Super.
If you'll excuse me just for a second. Mr. President, I have very good news for you. Your term of office is over.
Is it March 4th?
Practically.
Let's see. Ooh. Now I'm off on my hunting trip to Africa. I must prepare immediately. Is he trying to move into the White House before I moved out?
Who, Mr. President?
Taft!
Yeah, no, that's not Taft. That's Mr. Witherspoon. He's to be your guide in Africa.
Bully! I'll break down my equipment. When the safari comes, tell them to wait. Goodbye, Aunt Martha. Goodbye, Aunt Annie. I'm on my way to Africa. Isn't it wonderful? Charge!
Good morning, darlings.
Oh, we have visitors.
Yes, you haven't met Lieutenant Rooney over here.
How do you do, Lieutenant? Well, you're not the fuss buddy the people say you are.
The lieutenant's here because, well, Teddy blew his bugle again last night.
Oh, yes, we know that. We're going to talk to him about it.
It's a little more serious than that, Mr. Smith.
You see, they want Teddy to go to Happy Hill tonight.
Oh, no.
Not while we're alive.
I'm sorry, Miss Brewster, but it's got to be done. Papers are all signed. He's going along with the superintendent.
Superintendent, yeah, you haven't met Mr. Witherspoon. He's the superintendent of Happydale.
Oh, you do, Superintendent.
You've come to meet Teddy.
He's come to take him.
Oh, no, we won't permit it. No, we'll make Teddy promise to take the people away.
We will not be separated from Teddy.
I'm sorry, Miss Brewster, but it's got to be done.
Well, if he's going, then we're going too.
Yes, you're going to have to take us with him.
Sorry, ladies, but the law is the law. Papers are all signed. He's committed himself. So,
Well, if they want to go, why not?
Well, it's nice of them to want to, but I'm afraid it's impossible. You see, we can't accept sane people at Happy Hill.
Mr. Witherspoon, if you let us come along with Teddy, then we promise to leave Happydale in our will for a very generous amount.
Well, Lord knows we could use the money, but I'm afraid
now,
that...
ladies, let's be sensible about this. For instance, here I am, wasting my morning when I have serious work to do. Believe it or not, there are still murders to be solved in Brooklyn.
There are there? Yes.
Yeah, and it ain't just he's blowing the bugle and the neighbors all afraid of him. But sooner or later, we put to the trouble of digging up your cellar.
Our cellar?
Yeah, your nephew's been telling around that there's 13 bodies in the cellar.
Oh, but there are 13 bodies in the cellar.
If that's why you think Teddy has to go, then you come right down with us and we'll prove it to you.
Well, there's one, Mr. Spinalzo. He doesn't belong here, and he's going to have to leave. But the other 12 gentlemen are out.
The lieutenant doesn't want to dig up our cellar. She was just telling me that not only a year ago, she had to dig up a half-acre lot. Isn't that right?
That's right. That's right.
Oh, but you wouldn't have to dig in our cellar. Our graves are all marked. We put flowers on them every Sunday.
Flowers. Think you can find some room for these ladies, Superintendent?
Well,
Well, if we can go with Teddy, we'll sign the papers.
Well, Teddy committed himself. Can't they commit themselves? Can't they sign the papers?
well, they would have to be committed.
Well, we'll sign the papers. Where are they?
Where are they? Yes. It's a good, this master thing.
coming around, Lieutenant.
Well, Officer Klein, thanks for telling me that, and,
Well, you're here too.
Yeah, we got your other nephew out in the kitchen.
yeah, well, Superintendent, you sign those ladies up, I want to get this all cleaned up, and, let me see the prisoner here.
If you sign right here.
And you here, Aunt Abby?
Oh, I'm really looking forward to going. The neighborhood here has changed so.
And just think, a front lawn again.
I'm afraid we're overlooking something.
What?
This needs a doctor's signature.
Doctor, if you come right over here, please. No, just come over here for a minute. You know, one time last night, I thought the doctor here was going to operate on me. Just sign here, doctor, in here.
Are you leaving, Dr. Redstone?
I think I must go.
Aren't you gonna wait for Jonathan?
I don't think we're going to the same place.
Hello, Lane. Stick around, will you?
Don't worry, I'm going to.
Hi, hey Matt, Deb Rooney here, yeah. You picked up that guy that's wanted in Indiana. You know, there's a description of his accomplice there on the desk. You read it to me. Asian, about 5'8", 170 pounds, brown eyes, speaks with an Oriental accent. Poses as a doctor. Thanks, Matt.
It's all right, Lieutenant. The doctor has completed the signature.
Good work. Gotta thank you, Doc. You're really doing Brooklyn a service.
Now, Mr. Brewster, if you will sign here as next of kin, Mr. Brewster.
Yes, of course. Right here?
Yes, that's right.
And that makes everything complete, everything legal?
Yes, it does.
Well, aunties, now you're safe.
When do you think you'll be ready to leave?
Oh, Mr. Witherspoon, why don't we go upstairs and tell Teddy exactly what he can bring along?
Upstairs?
Yes.
I'll show you, Mr. Witherspoon.
No, Mortimer, sit here. We want to talk to you, please.
All right.
Mr. Witherspoon, just up the stairs and take the first left, and that's Teddy.
Now that we're moving, Mortimer, this house really is yours.
Dr. B will be here for you.
No, thank you. This house is too full of memories.
Well, but you're going to need a home when you're married.
Darlings, that's very indefinite.
Oh, it's nothing of the kind. We're going to be married right away.
Oh, Mortimer. Mortimer, we're very worried about something.
Darlings, you're gonna love it at Happydale.
Oh, we're very happy about that. That's just it. We don't want anything to go wrong.
No, will they investigate your signature?
I don't think they're gonna investigate who Dr. Einstein really is.
Oh, it's not Dr. Einstein's signature, dear. It's yours.
You see, you signed as next of kin.
Yes, of course.
Well, this is something we really didn't want to tell you, but you're a man now, and it's something Elaine should know too. You see, dear, you're not really a Brewster.
No, your mother came to us, and about 3 months later, you were born. Your mother was such a good cook and such a wonderful person that my brother married her.
I'm not really a Brewster?
Now, don't feel badly about it, dear.
Elaine, did you hear? Do you understand? I'm a bastard!
Well, I better see about things in the kitchen.
Don't worry about breakfast. Mortimer's coming over to my house. Mother's gone to Philadelphia, and we're gonna have breakfast together.
Yes, I need some coffee. I've had quite a night.
Well, in that case, I would want to go to bed.
Oh, yes. Yes, I do.
One moment, Witherspoon. Take this with you. Charge!
We won't need the wagon. My car's out front.
Oh, you're leaving now too, Jonathan.
Yeah, he's on on his way back to Indiana. There's some people there want to take care of him for the rest of his life.
Oh, we're very glad you have someplace to go, Jonathan.
We're moving too.
We're going to Happydale.
Well then, this place has seen the last of the Brewsters.
Why, unless Mortimer wants to live here.
I have a suggestion to make. Why don't you turn this property over to the church?
Well, we never thought of that.
After all, this place should be part of a cemetery.
Come on, I'm a busy woman.
Goodbye, aunties. Well, I can't better my record now, but then neither can you. At least I have some satisfaction in that. The score stands even, 12-12.
Jonathan always was a mean boy. He never could stand to get anybody get ahead of him.
Oh, I wish there was some way you could prove to him he's not so smart. Mr. Witherspoon, is your family with you at Happydale?
I have no family.
Oh,
I suppose you think of everyone at Happydale as your family.
Well, you don't understand. As superintendent, I must remain quite aloof.
that must make it very lonely for me.
It does, but my duty is my duty.
Oh, well, are you all well, Martha? Are you all alone in the world? Have a seat. Well, Martha, since Mr. Witherspoon is going to have breakfast with us, the least we could do is offer him a glass of elderberry wine.
Elderberry wine?
We made it ourselves.
Why, yes. At Happydale, our relationship would be quite formal. But here, I don't see much elderberry wine nowadays. I thought I'd had my last glass of it.
Oh, no.
No, here it is.
Thank you so much for attending our production. And we would like to ask Rena, if she's in the house, to come up and take this wonderful check from us. We're so happy, here it is, to present Fast Camp another $1,000. We have this wonderful relationship and can have this fun and still give back to the community. So we're so thankful that all these people want to come and do this. And a wonderful class. I'm so proud of you. Thank you. They would love to sign their autographs on your program and meet you out in front. So if we could have the house lights up, please. This amazing cast will come down and meet and greet. You can mingle with the stars. Thank you.